Welcome everyone back to Rimworld. I hope you all are having a good day. So in between episodes, I let a bit of time pass. So in that time, we did have a few patches. If we go to our history tab, we did have, well, first, a bunch of our prisoners went on berserks because of alcohol withdrawal, which isn't great. We created a few masterwork clothings and beds, not a whole lot. The big thing is that we just finished advanced fabrication, and we did also have a patch, as I mentioned earlier. It didn't change a whole lot. Pretty much the only kind of thing that's important to mention is that auto mortars can shoot a lot faster. As you can see here, they're a little bit more accurate. Their minimum range changed from 23 to 3, so they can pretty much shoot anywhere, and they're a tiny bit tougher. My plans for today are to go into deep drilling, if we research it right now. I want to do deep drilling because we kind of need a lot of resources. As you can see, we are not doing, well, we're doing really good on steel. I will say that, but after a little bit of time, we're going to run out of steel, but we also need stuff like plasteel and uranium, especially if we want to go for something like, if we go to our research tree, something like nuclear reactors or nuclear power. We will need uranium to fuel that, and we don't have any uranium right now. I also queued up the production of a set of clothes and leather armor for all of our people, because earlier we had, like, Hyena is still naked, but I did build him some kind of basic, built a basic poncho and stuff that we had on our stockpile. I didn't make it, but for some reason he's not wearing actual pants that we've made. I don't know why, he just seems a bit special, but I wanted to make sure we had some clothes in storage just in case, and that is what Travis is doing right now. As I was planning out our new defenses and finishing off the lower part of the wall, we have a new patch. This patch is SMG bullets having their stopping power nerfed, having their damage nerfed, and having their speed nerfed, which is not great. Urns are worth a little bit more. Toxic gas makes you a lot more inaccurate. Auto mortars have lost health. It looks like this changed massively. Are we talking about different auto mortars? I think we are. Auto mortar cannon, auto mortar. What? Oh, I think auto mortar cannon is the one from Vanilla Mechanoids Expanded, which I have it toggled off, other than the new custom mechanoids added. But the auto mortar is probably the one in the mechanoid clusters. So that has had its health lowered, its warm-up time doubled, almost tripled actually. Its force miss radius is much larger, making it more inaccurate. Its minimum range is much larger, and its overall range is much larger as well. Even though that doesn't matter, it can cover the entire map anyway. Plasma piercers have lost all their armor penetration, are much faster, have a little bit more damage, and have much more stopping power. And uranium slugs are extremely dangerous, having their damage amount base change from 36 to 141, having their speed slightly nerfed, and having their stopping power nerfed as well. And I figure while we are here, I might as well explain my defenses. So, we have trenches that are covered by steel barricades, and then covered by sandbags, and then are covered by a layer of barbed wire. So, all of this should provide a lot of cover effectiveness to our people. If we look at it, steel barricades provide 57% cover. Trenches provide a little bit. I'm pretty sure they give you, yeah, right here. Crossing it requires climbing up and down. They suffer a weapon range penalty, but gain significant cover. It doesn't tell you how much, unfortunately. And then we also have cloth sandbags, which give a cover effectiveness of 57. So if these stack, our soldiers will definitely be very, very safe. And then the steel barbed wire is just to damage any enemies that charge us, and it also slows them. So I put some right here, just to make sure our people can reach our defenses. Well, it seems that we might have to use our defenses a bit earlier than I expected. We have a 6-human raid. What is that? Oh, they're a ghillie person, so you can't select them. That is kind of cool. Alright, let's get up to our defenses then. It does say they have sappers, but I want to see if they just decide to go straight through. I also threw up a few decoys to take enemy fire, so hopefully they work. Savaria, as you can see, is greatly slowed by this steel barbed wire. So I guess I'll send her over here. Let's send Roa into this one. Hyena doesn't have a gun. So, can I give you like a bolt action rifle? Oh, you're a brawler though. Oh, whatever. I don't care. You can be a brawler for all I care and just use a gun. Travis, you'll probably sit up here. Savaria, I already sent over there. Is that everyone? No, Arshes. You go there, Roa, and then Dune. Go there. Never mind, we're not gonna really get to use our new fancy defenses because they've decided to dig in right next to our defenses. However, it looks like the majority are gonna go straight through our attacking lines, which is really not great for them. That's a pretty terrible idea, actually. This works, though. I was expecting them to just dig through and we'd be in a lot of trouble, but it looks like we will be fine. Yeah, we are absolutely slaughtering them. Alright, Birdie is trying to run. We're not going to be able to chase him down, so you guys just unmarshal. We have an exotic goods trader here, and I did use the 2 tech prints we earned in the last episode, so that was quite nice. We have 328 yayo to sell off, so I'm going to sell that off, netting us about 5,000 silver. With that, I'd like to pick up cataphract armor. Actually, I'd like to pick up all these tech prints if we can. We will have to sell some extra stuff off. I also want the advanced components. At least, I forget how much the ground penetrating scanner needs. So I'm going to buy at least 3 because we already have 1. We could sell smoke leaf joints. We kind of need the plasteel. That is fairly important. We could sell them the deflecting rare infusers. I think we will. Let's sell them the beer, the mead, tusks, and then I'll probably sell off gold to get all their money. I think this deal will work. I decided to take back the rare infusers because they are quite good, especially when we get some armor. They will give us a lot of defense. But I think that deal will work. We give them 800 gold, and in exchange, we get ourselves a bunch of tech prints, as well as advanced components, and a bunch of silver. Good deal. In the latest patch, not a whole lot happened. Pretty much all that happened was that sentry guns got nerfed horribly, and smoke is a little bit easier to shoot through. Also, empty infusers can now only stack 3, and they are worth a little bit more. Other than that, not a whole lot changed. I have applied all of the tech prints, and we just finished the ground penetrating scanner. In the background, I did work on a new lab. I wanted to move our research benches out of here and our multi-analyzer all the way to over here in this lab that's connected to the workroom, which I'll eventually reconfigure. This will become the stockpile. I'm going to probably put everything except for raw resources in there, and then just keep raw resources right here so that we can craft a little bit more easily. I'll probably also move stuff like the stone cutters, bench, and maybe even the art table out in here. I'm not sure yet, though. But yeah, pretty much what I'm going to be doing right now is working on the stockpile, but I do want to queue up some more research. I think we should probably go for some armor, and the best armor in the game currently is Siegebreaker armor. So let's just queue all that up. And 1 year, eventually it'll be done. I'm not sure when, but hopefully I'm still alive. We have some hungry insects here to eat us alive, and that will be very painful. So I've sent our people to their defensive positions. I did rearrange them a bit. Travis is still making his way over here. And after we murder these insects, I will tell you what I've been doing. Okay, they're actually breaking through the barbed wire. That's really not good. You guys need to start moving. Okay, yeah, it's time to abandon positions. Let's go. Start running. Savaria, run. Wait, okay, we have a shaman trader up here. I don't usually pay attention to them because they don't really sell anything. Run, Savaria. Thankfully, Savaria has some armor. Not great armor, but something is better than nothing. Did you just lose your finger? You did. Your middle finger. That's unfortunate. Keep running. I think you'll be fine as long as you keep moving. Oh, he just lost his leg. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be fine anymore. Oh, stop shooting him. How far is Savaria? Okay, Savaria is actually doing fine. Travis, yeah, Travis is, not doing so well. Alright, thankfully these insects are pretty much done. There we go. How is so? Okay, they've pretty much finished this up there as well. Yeah, that definitely went a lot worse than the humans did. Wow, he is really screwed up. I like how his left leg has been destroyed and it's not even bleeding. That's just great. So now that we've dealt with all the insects, I wanted to show off what I added to the lab. I added this nice bedroom for Dune in the attached to the lab, just because it takes her a long time to go from all the way up here. She has to go eat a meal, which leads her over here. Then she has to go down here and then up here. I think it would just be a lot easier if she woke up, researched a bit, cut over to here, ate her meal, and then just went back and then could just sleep there. I think that would save a lot of time. So I just added a very nice bedroom on the side so it keeps her in a good mood so that she can research as efficiently as possible. Well, that's not good. We have a meteor storm here. I have been reconfiguring the prison into individual rooms just to boost mood so that we can recruit them faster, and it's actually gone pretty well. I have 5 prison rooms. I'm still putting in some recreation with the Henafetefel tables. I probably butchered that horribly, but they still do need floors, and we're running pretty low on steel, so I'm hoping to get an intellectual character soon. Oh god. That's awfully close to our base. Okay, who's... What? There's only 5 people here. Oh, yeah, Dune's over there. That makes sense. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, I hate this game. Wow. That literally landed in the worst possible place. It really could have. Wow. That's pretty rough. Oh, it's gonna wipe out my stockpile as well. Wow. Oh, okay. Dude apparently died. Well, that was fun. Oh my god, there's another. Well, that's about as crippling as that could have gone. Our head researcher has been murdered, as well as, I'm pretty sure, our head medic as well. Also our head cook. Yeah, definitely could have killed a lot worse people. She was even thick-skinned. Oh, that's just unlucky, I guess. Yeah, I think a piece of metal actually landed on her. Well, that's just unlucky. Most of our stockpile is fairly fine, other than the entire wall being blown off. Thankfully, our food was protected. The entire power grid is about to collapse. There are massive holes in our walls. Overall, very, very bad. Oh my... Oh, it took out the fabrication bench, too. Yep, that's about as bad as that could have gone. We also have no components to rebuild the fabrication bench. So, that is really bad. Like, really, really bad. Oh, I can't find our gold either. Did our gold get blown up? I'm gonna cry if it did, because that's like the one thing we can rely on to rebuild all of this. Gold. Oh no. Haul all of this, and if the gold is not there, we're in a lot more trouble than I thought. Okay, the gold is still there, but I was getting kind of worried. Well, on the plus side, I guess our rec room did survive. That's about it. Yeah, everybody's just kind of going around repairing, and I'm probably just gonna deconstruct. I already queued it up, actually. Just deconstructing Dune's room, and then, yeah, I guess we'll build her a sarcophagus. Well, there goes Dune into her silver sarcophagus on the wall. Well, Dune was a great character, and pretty much our only researcher. I think our next best reacher has like 2 in intellectual, if we look that up. Oh wait, no, it's 8. That's higher than I thought, but Arshes is also doing nothing. I guess you're head researcher now, Arshes. In fact, it might even be worth recruiting Lala, because she's got 4.43 intellectual with a passion. The problem is she's terrible at everything else. I mean, she's okay at crafting, but her traits are horrible. Martial Artist is only good in melee. Nervous just boosts her mental break threshold, and Lush makes her want to drink alcohol. So, not great traits to have at all. I've gone through and consolidated our resources. We have 7 components after I rebuilt the fabrication bench, which should be enough to get a few wind turbines online. Probably about 3, maybe 4. Yeah, there's still a few more components laying around. So while we did lose our head researcher, head medic, and all around pretty amazing colonist, we do have a way to recover. And that is pretty much because we have Travis. If we didn't have Travis with his 14.63 crafting, we would be very, very screwed, as we could not make any components, and well, it would just be over, essentially. To help with the reconstruction efforts, we just recruited Vol, who is decent at cooking, who we'll definitely need now that Dune is dead. For construction with a double passion, so eventually she'll be very good at construction. She's also psychic, very neurotic, so she works much faster, and big-boned. Well, we recruited Vol, who is pretty nice. I think I already mentioned that. We did have a man-hunting pack of Yorkshire Terriers, but the base is coming back together, albeit very slowly. We haven't even reconnected this entire right wing of the base yet. But we did get 4 wind turbines online in the last day. Unfortunately, they're blocked by a bunch of compacted steel, which is quite annoying. But thankfully, we will be able to hopefully recover. All we need mainly is an intellectual person. And after about another day's work, the base is in not terrible condition. We've resealed all the walls, so enemies will have to go through our killing area again. A random Yorkshire Terrier managed to destroy 2 of these decoys. It was really annoying, but the base is not looking horrible. Well, it is, but it's at least a building and not just a random fabrication bench out in the rain. So that's definitely a plus. But I think we will just about wrap up here, as I will need quite a large amount of time to truly fully recover all of these wind turbines and stuff, and it's probably going to be about an hour of me just crafting components and just building all of our machinery up again. So with that said, I think we will end the episode here. With that said, I hope you all have a great day, and goodbye.